Lovely stuff. Man United 2, Liverpool 1. Easiest fucking game of my life. Nah, but seriously, absolutely delighted, absolutely buzzing with that win. Yeah, I took the day to reflect on it. Great win, massive win for this team. Ruben's this is the first time I think he's gone back-to-back wins in his career at Man United, so massive boost for him, at least in the league as well. And he's the first manager in the last 5 years to beat Liverpool and Man City away from home. So, listen, gotta give credit where it's due. I'm very happy with that game yesterday. Very happy. There are some things I want to get into. Actually, I have a few talking points I want to talk into. The first thing I want to talk about is, in my opinion, the best player on the pitch yesterday was Matheus Cunha. That guy, oh, player. You can even look back on his comps and look at his individual highlights in that match. The guy's ability to hold up the ball, his ball carrying ability with both feet, so comfortable. The guy was getting knocked over several times yesterday, but he'd keep it up. The only player that could do that in the league that I remember in recent history, it was Eden Hazard, and maybe Grealish at prime Aston Villa. Those players, the way he just holds the ball, when he's getting knocked down constantly, being able to hold onto the ball, there's a link-up play, constantly running, constantly giving effort. That he's gone 007, but there's a reason no one's talking about it, because we can see the impact he has in these games. He's a serious footballer, and I'm so happy we have him. So happy we have Mbeumo and Šeško, of course. Very happy with those signings. Well done, Ineos. I'll give you credit on that. Now, Mbeumo, in my opinion, is the most clinical player at this football club. I don't think there's anyone in this team that has scored the finish he scored in that first half to make it 1-0. Yes, it was on his weak foot as well, and you could say it's straight on the keeper, but the way he times the shots, the way he gets enough power to generate on the shots, his positioning, his IQ around the box, he's clinical. He knows where the goal is. There's no player that is doing what he's doing in this team right now outside of him. And the scary thing is, I still think he hasn't reached his ceiling. There's more. I need to see more from Mbeumo. There's more to his game. There's more to Cunha's game. That's the great thing as well. These players have a ceiling to reach. They haven't reached their ceiling. I still haven't seen 20 GA Mbeumo from Brentford. I still haven't seen that. But we're seeing glimpses now. Things are starting to connect. And another thing, Ahmad and Mbeumo, their link-up play is starting to work. A lot of people had their concerns that, they're going to get in each other's spaces. But it's one of those things where I believe I said it earlier on in pre-season. You have to give these guys a chance to play and link up. They need to run the games, ultimately, to understand each other. And you can see Ahmad and Mbeumo, they're starting to understand each other. You know, that pass from Ahmad, absolutely world class outside of the boot. No one is playing that pass, maybe outside of Bruno in this team. And Mbeumo's making that finish. No one else is doing that. So it's brilliant to see. I'm happy to see that from the players. I want to touch on the midfield. Casemiro was solid yesterday. He was solid yesterday. Bruno, I know he made a world class assist. We'll talk about that later on, but he wasn't good in my opinion. I don't think he was that good. Like his touches, everything just seemed off with Bruno yesterday. He was making heavy touches, passes were all over the shop. He just seemed, I don't know, he seemed heavy, too flat-footed or something. That's what I saw from Bruno yesterday, but ultimately that pass he made was second to none. World class. That was a world class pass. There's no two ways about that. No, I don't think anyone else on the pitch is making that pass, but he does it. So I gotta give credit where it's due. You know, if it was me, I would have taken him off because he was playing poor, in my opinion. But listen, we take it. We're happy. That's our first win at Anfield in almost 10 years. Rooney 1-0 away. He scored a header, I believe, from a set piece. So it's ironic. It's the same thing that happened here. Harry Maguire, set piece header. Well, it wasn't a set piece, but it was a cross header. Brilliant header to win the game. And yeah, we take it every day of the week. He did come in clutch. So, you know, a lot of people were, this is why I never really moan about the lineups, because ultimately you never know. You got to just see how it plays out. Because at the end of the day, we're not the manager. Let the players play and let's see how we set up and how we get on. But ultimately, Ruben got it spot on. He got it spot on. There's no two ways about it, and you got to give him credit for that. And I'm just excited for the next game. Hopefully, we can add to this momentum. That's 2 in a row. Can we go to 3? We've got Brighton at home. Surely we should be beating Brighton at home. I know they're not an easy outfield and they've beaten us a lot in recent years, especially at Old Trafford. So it's a big challenge again. The players need to be up for it mentally and the manager needs to prepare properly. But it's up to, again, so it's both mentality from the players and the manager's setup. But he got it right yesterday, and hopefully he gets it right on Saturday at 5:30. Yeah, but I'm happy. This is what I want to see. I want to be proven wrong. I want to be wrong. I believe that if I'm wrong, things can be great here. We can get European football easily. You know, the main thing is if we can just string the next run of games we have isn't major. I don't think we're playing any outside of Spurs. We're not playing any more Big Six teams. So yeah, we've got Forest away. They're still struggling recently. I know they're getting Sean Joyce, but listen, this is an opportunity for us to get 4 or 5 wins in a row. We're playing 1 game a week. We have a lot of time to prepare. There's no real excuse for us not to be getting 5 wins in a row. We can do that. It's doable with this team. The attackers are there. The players are there. The only question is the midfield and Dallo. But listen, those are things the manager will have to address. And another thing I wanted to talk about is Liverpool. They were a little unlucky. Like Gakpo hit the post about 3 times. You know, he had a sitter he missed. When we made it 2-1 to make it 2-2, he missed an absolute sitter of a header, and yeah, it was looking bleak for them, to be honest. And yeah, they're 4 losses in a row is crazy. 4 losses in a row is crazy for them. It really is. They need to lock in and like figure out what's going on, because Wirtz looks like Anthony. He looks like a worse version of Anthony. Isak is not doing it right now. Ekitike is good, but he's being forced out left when he should be starting right now. He's been the most impactful signing they've had this summer. So he should be starting. He's earned it, in my opinion. And Kirkez is not looking good. He's not looking better than Robertson. There's no way you're telling me Kirkez is a better player than Robertson right now. There's no chance. So a lot of issues for them to address. But obviously we're absolutely happy that we won yesterday. And yeah, looking forward to the next game. It's good. It's good to see Man United win multiple games in a row. And all of a sudden, things just feel better around the club. You're going to be more inclined to be positive. Of course you are, because if you're winning games and, you know, the players are showing that fight, that mentality that they need to be shown every week, it's good. You're not going to be looking for reasons to blame this or that or this or that. You know, this is great. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. I couldn't be happy right now as a United fan. Obviously, we just need to build on this. And hopefully if we get to January, we can get a midfielder in. And I'll make a video on Ugarte. I was planning to make one on that, but yeah. I'll save that for another day. Thank you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tapped in. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.